Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly grim and perilous master today, because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Cubicle 7's excellent Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition. This is, at the time of recording, the most recent version, though we will be seeing a more updated version shortly. This is a campaign we are playing called Salt, Silver, and Sin. It is set in the northernmost province of the Empire. We're making use of the Salt and Silver sourcebook for Salzenmund. And with me today are the stars of our campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Talthir of Manon. For new viewers, a formerly orphaned character taken in by the church, raised as a priest. Now he's dabbling in herbalism.
Very nice. Breaking out into a second job. Economy in the Empire, I tell you, it's brutal. Next up is Sean.
Hey, I'm playing Thognoth Barrickson. He is a dwarf of the Cragforge clan and an Ironbreaker.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Graham.
Hi, I'm Graham, and I'm playing Ruthard Ballas Dingfelder, or Rudy as he's known. He was a young owler, which is like a smuggler, and he's now professing to be a soldier, which I think just means a chancer with a sword.
Very nice. So, guys, this is session 60 of our campaign. What do you guys recall having happened last time? And let me see if I've got some visual aids for you.
Well, I think especially we should ask Thognoth, because I think last time was just basically a hungover haze. And I don't know how much you remember, Thognoth. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if virtually nothing, really.
I'll have a drinking contest with you as we speak, you.
We spent some time in the Lantern Vale, in short, and with our publican, just to use the word again, I think it has to be used, Xavier Edelhoff.
Yeah.
And yeah, we sort of had a merry time there, for some a very merry time. But what we found was that we still have this issue that the silver is not moving, even if the Kreutzfelds have brought people over to stand around and not be very effective in getting the silver to move, not least because of all the murders. And we are on a sort of blood-soaked trail of destruction, which we believe is Friedrich Kreutzfeld. Frankly, everyone we come across who's got half a brain probably agrees, including Hamlin Zumfeld, who is the headsman that we've been speaking to. And although he didn't say as much, because it's politic for him not to say as much, there was everything about his demeanor which told us that he completely agreed that basically their lord, who has never had a great reputation, has now cemented that by offing and murdering his own people, amongst others, including beheadings, concerned that it's for a ritual purpose, and so that's our major concern. And this Friedrich is riding around on his huge black destrier with Greta Rosenau. She is a trained killer and assassin, and quite a looker with it. And so, as to who's doing the actual killing, well, who knows, but she is with him, and therefore an associate. We did get a letter of introduction to Caspar Lebengut, who is the headman of Pikewall. Now, by heading to Pikewall and thereby following the trail of destruction, we are effectively one settlement kind of away from Axwell, which is the Kreutzfeld hold. And here indeed is a rather lovely image coming up. There it is, of good old Clay Gap, a mining place.
This one is Axwell, actually.
Oh, is this Axwell? My apologies.
Yeah, Clay Gap was, what were we using for that? We're alternating.
So that's Pike Wall, is it?
Yeah, this is is Pike Wall. Yes,
Pike Wall. Yes.
Yeah.
So we've arrived at Pike Wall. One settlement away from Axwell, which is the Kreuzfahrt Hold. And I think
names. Jeez.
I know. I mean, Thognoth. I think his personability or his dwarfal ability increases with the amount of alcohol he drinks, because he made a very good impression with Casper Lebenguts, which got us off to a really good start in this place. So Friedrich has passed through a couple of days ago, which kind of literally tracks. And much as we would talk, I think the situation in terms of Pike Wall is probably similar, unless I hear otherwise, that the Silver's not especially doing very much. Yeah. And not a place of great interest. The people of Pike Wall would attest to this, other than, quote unquote, that their troll, which has been causing problems thereabouts. The place itself was the focus of a beastman horde 20 years ago. The scars of that assault is still evident even now, almost a generation beyond that time, and probably still present on Casper Lebengut himself, who sort of bears the memory of those scars. I think we were in the Lesser Weevil.
Yes.
That was the name of the tavern, I think.
Yep.
So, says it all, really. And we've got speaking to now a hunter and trapper by the name of, or at least we were pointed towards, Luther Bain, yeah. Bain, thank you, who knows the troll and its hereabouts. Now, we had, I think, at the end of last session, decided that we would deal with the troll. I think that was our Thognoth seemed especially enthused by that idea. I can't think why. And Luther survived a troll encounter, or the troll encounter, but several others did not. And I've got another name, and someone will have to help me, I can't remember who this is, Johann Kibbit.
That is the publican of the Lesser Weevil.
Ah, thank you.
He is the giggler who offered cabbage rolls.
That's the one. That's all I have. Anything else, gentlemen?
Pretty much.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Good notes.
We ended last session with all of you in the Lesser Weevil, and still... Tal's making a terrible impression
Yeah.
on the others. Hello, everybody. Thognoth and Rudy, the information you gathered thus far in the Lesser Weevil related to Thognoth's critical success on an intimidation when some guy said something saucy to him, asking if the dwarf was looking for the mine or got lost on the way to the mine or something to that effect. And Thognoth gave him a real good look, and then to the point where the guy wet himself. And that was enough to make, while maybe not making friends with him, his friends were big fans of that. They thought it was hilarious. So
yeah, I've seen that look a few times.
Yeah. So what Talther has unfortunately stalled out on the gossip. No one's giving any further information to him. But Thognoth and Rudy, I'm not sure if you guys have exhausted your opportunity. Yeah, because last it was intimidate. Then you got your free information from them.
How are you feeling, Thognoth? How's it going? You all right?
I'm fine.
Good. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I think he's finally shaking his
I'm doing well. Would you like to sit down? Oh,
yes.
Sorry. It's an obvious joke. I'm not going to do it. Good. Excellent.
Don't get up.
What time of day is it, Kevin, for us? Are we
This would have been evening by now.
evening?
Yeah, because you guys you
time for a round of drinks now, I think. I just call for a round of drinks.
So that would cost. How are you guys doing for coin right now?
Oh, do you know? I did that in the full knowledge I'd have to look. And
All my coins back in the bank.
You know, I will say that is one thing I do like about Old World is that they've kind of done away with. They're just like, look, you can afford if you got this amount of thing, you don't need to track that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
But
I'm carrying 6 silver apparently.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true. But...
You big roller or high roller?
Well, is that a lot?
I could not tell you. I don't remember how much it should cost.
6 shillings doesn't feel like a huge amount, but
I got about 4 on me.
I'm comfortably retired in a nice house, so 6 shillings to my name doesn't seem
A pint is 3 pence. And there's 12 pence per shilling.
To shilling. Wow. Well, Telfer, are you imbibing, sir?
So like each of those will get you 4. It's 3. So each shilling will get you 4 drinks. I'm gonna make sure I got that. Am I right on that conversion?
I think so.
I think it's like 12 pence, and then it's 10 shillings per.
Yeah, the
20.
character sheet. The character sheet has a
to a pound, shouldn't it? I mean, to a whatever.
To a crown, yeah.
It's on the
Yeah, the character sheets also have a wealth. You can press up or down to like convert from.
Oh, nice.
Pennies to shillings. So
basically, it'll be like 4 drinks would cost you 1 shilling.
All right. I don't say I never bought you anything, and I put down money for a round.
All right. Oh, thanks, Tom.
Hey,
So
thanks,
it's,
THX. Yeah, wisdom teeth removal went okay. I honestly not nearly as bad or as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Thanks very much.
That's a nine brass for the 3 of us.
Yeah.
I'm not paying. Sure.
For the 3 of you, yeah. So by drinks all around, they meant the local vicinity, not the bar.
I should no.
And this end of the table too, please. Not nowhere past this seat right here. So by drinks all around, I meant drinks there, and there. Thank you.
We'll have a careful taste of the ale.
All around, never left my lips. All around, never. No.
So then,
raise my cup to people and say, "Cheers."
Very nice. You know, I used to have a Justice League mug that was like black like that. It's not the 40K one that you got there, but it reminds me of the little one. And I'd use it at work, and routinely people would fucking steal it. And this is before like superhero films were a big thing. So I'm like, who is stealing what is obviously a child's mug?
Wow.
Yes.
Anyway,
I've got a whole series of child's mugs upstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, surely that's against the canons of law or something like that.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It would just always go to delight to me going around looking for people to see who stole my Justice League.
Right. It's not hard to see.
Yeah, it was you.
Okay.
When you say 3 drinks, you mean 4, of course, because Helmut's going to want to drink as well, isn't he?
I mean, he's your hireling, so your choice as to whether he's buying for himself. But
come on, he's been sterling.
Says a lot about what kind of employees you are.
You're good for the full shilling.
You've been fairly critical of the upper class in the course of this, so it really will say a lot about your principles if you're not buying your employee drinks.
I say I elbow Rudy. I say, take care of the man for God's sake, and I put my mug to my lips.
Okay. I buy him a drink.
You may recall Thognoth is famously, quick to part with his coins when they're in pubs, whether willingly or otherwise.
I love it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't know if Thognoth has done proper checking if those brigands are in this bar. Has he done his proper?
I don't recall him doing so.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I think the talk of a troll and cabbage rolls, obviously, is what sort of dominated him, dominated his attention. What you can do as well, then, Telther, are you consuming as well?
Yeah, I'll be drinking.
Okay. Then why doesn't everybody give us a consume alcohol check at average, please?
Come on, thuggers. Let's see this. Come on. Sorry, I'm just excited about this. No, look at that.
It's a good roll for
That's sort of disappointing.
Talther.
I'm not liking that. Just it is what it is.
I mean, you could fortune that if you like.
Sorry, it's probably
It'll
the
just
best
be a
shot.
one. Like if you a failure just gives you a one success level. There you go. Okay. Oh no, that was Rudy. So it'll give you a one success level penalty to, I think it's most skills and ability checks. Let's take a look here. You okay with that, Talther?
I'm not going to spend fortune on it.
Okay.
It'll wear off by morning, I'm sure.
I mean, it is another one of those rolls that you make to determine how long the thing persists.
You can put those minus 10s under the settings too, just so you can like put it down and forget about it in a sense.
Yeah, minus 10 to weapon skill, ballistic skill, agility, dex, and int, to a max of minus 3. Minus 30. Okay, so Talther seems to be a little more in his cups than usual. Why doesn't John give us a percentile roll? Let's see how Helmut's drink goes down. He's in a similar bind to you. So,
he needs it. And he needs a
I may have my arms around some shoulders, which is to say their waists.
Yeah. Good. Whatever the Kazalid equivalent of When Irish Eyes Are Smiling.
That's right.
Thognoth is belting that out.
Yep. As I look for those brigands that stole my coin weeks and months ago.
So what do you guys, what if anything, then Thognoth and Rudy, do you wish to do while in the bar? You could give us other gossip checks. You could team up to give someone a benefit. Or are you individually trying to track down information? One thing I'll say is that if you are going to do it individually, I think I'll ask you guys to consider what information you're pursuing separately, because if you're rolling separately, you're going to get a better chance of getting more successes, I suppose, but you're not going to have the opportunity to coordinate. If you do work together, you'll get the plus 10 from someone assisting, but then I'm happy to have you guys coordinate what you guys want to be asking about.
Sure.
I'll help someone else.
All right.
Yeah. Do you have training in gossip, Thognoth?
I do not.
You can double check if you can help then. I can't remember whether this game gates aiding another.
Fair point.
So let me see here. Playing the game.
Yeah, we've just come off the back of a game of Spyhander, so we've got to keep. I've got to keep like double check. Wait a minute. Is this the one where aiding does this, or does it do that?
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
It's similar enough. It's close enough.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's just close enough to be dangerous. For persistence, here we go. You need at least one advance in the skill. Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
All right.
So then, Thognoth, good news. You're not going to be helping anyway. So, Rudy, go ahead and give us a gossip check.
All right. Let's just.
And I think it'll be average at this point. You guys have made a pretty good impression.
Okay. Let's see how we do this time. Oh, it's a critical failure. Actually.
Now, unlike Zweihander, you can re-roll critical failures in this game. So, did you want to spend a fortune?
That's true, aren't you? I will spend a fortune point.
Okay.
Not that I need it against the troll. Surely not. I shall do another gossip test.
Why would you?
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to have to go with a marginal failure.
So unfortunately, apart from whatever you guys have discussed or have gathered thus far, the rest of the evening, there's nothing else that kind of comes up.
But that's fine, because apart from anything else, nobody comes to us in a way and says anything that's particularly strong. So there's nothing bubbling and bursting that's hitting us.
That could be a way of interpreting it, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now, would everyone give us a intuition check at very hard, please?
Oh, good. Come on, Kev. Very hard. What's that mean? That means
minus 30. I think skills are minimum 1. even if with modifiers.
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
Nice.
Thognoth, holy smokes.
You've got intuition, Thognoth. You've got a good eye.
I've been watching Manlings for my entire life.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. He's like Sam Gamgee, only with humans. We're going to see the Manling, sir. All right, so the other two of you, Rudy and Talther, you're just kind of involved in the discussion. Talther, I think you're probably a little excluded from some of the conversations just based on the earlier gossip check.
Well, I'm in my cups right now.
Yeah, and then Rudy, I mean, maybe Rudy, you're just leaning a little too hard into sort of asking about the troll, and it becomes you're not leaving a bad impression on anybody, but they're not willing to open up to you. You may be viewed as a mercenary. Thognoth, however, in the course of this whole evening, what is evident to you is that while obviously, with a fully armored dwarf in the bar and some other outsiders, a priest of Manon, you're going to be a focus of attention in the Lesser Weevil.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell that there is one individual in the bar who seems to be particularly... they are listening to you with great intent, and the expression on their face and the degree to which they're listening tells you that it is not idle curiosity. They are listening with an intensity that does not match the enthusiasm of the rest of the bar. They are keeping themselves sort of to the edge of the crowd too. Fortunately, this game does not have like advantages and disadvantages as far as things go. One thing I can tell you is that if we did have those systems, all of you would have the disadvantage of no inside voice. So it is not hard for them to be hearing you guys because you are the focus of attention. What were you saying? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No worries. I'll put a meaty hand on Rudy and Talther, and I'll kind of roughly pull them in, and say, I do a little nod towards that individual, and I say, someone's interested in us, and I wonder if they're after my purse.
Why don't you give us
your axe or something?
I think it's going to be a hard stealth check, please. Thognoth, this will be contested.
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay. I was going to. Okay. Let's just see what happens with that.
Okay.
Let's see. So I typically have a minus from armor. It doesn't sound like that would be applicable here.
Did you take your armor off?
No. It still counts?
You ever tried to very carefully adjust a pile of pots and pans?
I just assumed this was to keep my voice low. Is that what this is?
But it's more like you being inconspicuous. It's you trying to get the attention of everybody and get them in, because you just speaking is not necessarily going to, much as Thognoth may think it the case, they're not necessarily hanging off of your every word. So you will need to kind of draw their attention. What I want to know is whether this person who seems to be observing you is going to notice you being like, guys, come here. Okay. And I think the armor would play into that. So
what's the modifier?
It is hard.
Okay.
You okay with that, or you want to fortune that?
I mean, my target number is minus 26, so I'm not going to spend a.
Yeah, quite. I know. So you managed to just. Yeah.
What is the penalty from plate?
Minus 20.
Oh, so you got minus 40 total. Oof.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do it. So I think. Well, what do you think? The critical fail means that you are definitely. It's clear what your intent is and what you are trying to do to not only that person, but seemingly everybody in the bar. What do you think happens?
I mean, I might come off my stool. I mean, it's bad enough that I pull them in, but instead,
Guys!
I come. Yeah, I
You fall forward. The table kind of like gets pushed back. A bunch of beers spill. Everyone's kind of blah blah blah. And then Rudy and Talther, you have no earthly idea what's going on here. Like is this another case of like one drink talking off?
I think it is. I think so I'll try and steady him. See, you all right, mate?
I look around to see if anybody's trying to pick his pocket. And last time I saw him this upset.
Well, you don't necessarily know he's upset though. He's just fallen.
Yep. I say that it's help me up.
Okay, so the two of you get up. Everyone in the bar is laughing now, including the guy who pissed himself. And when you get up, what do you do, Thognoth?
I say, now I reach up and I'm going to try to get around their necks, like pull them in kind of thing. And I get their cheeks right against mine, awkwardly.
So if you guys are trying to pull him up, he's just pulling you down.
Okay. So he's had a little bit too much to drink, but he needs a hug.
Listen to me. I'm saying something important.
Yes, of course you are.
There's a manling over there.
There are several.
This one's he's special.
Right.
He's
special.
He's listening to us.
Quite a few people are listening to us.
Shut up, Rudy. This one is listening quite intently.
Oh. All right.
I don't know what he could be after our coin purses.
What do I do? Do I just turn around and look at him and go, oh, or not? Just. Well, perhaps...
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I'll sort it out. You take a seat, mate. I'll sort it.
Oh, you got it.
We'll see.
Okay, and I give him a rap on the back. Good sturdy thump, and then
are you leaving the thought off
glass.
the ground then, or?
No, I'll take him up.
Okay. All right, so you pull Thognoth up. Thognoth, as soon as you get up, I imagine it would, your eyes would likely go to where you saw that fella, and he is gone.
Oh, I'll be like, some Khazalid cursing, and
I was going to have words with him. All right,
and I nod.
So, Thognoth, tell me, how was he dressed? What was his demeanor? Did he stand out from the crowd, or was he just one of the locals?
Do I have anything?
You got 3 degrees of success. If you saw the guy again, you would be able to point him out, but like he looked like any other, non-noble equivalent.
I mean, one manling, another manling,
Stuff.
Let's be honest. Unless he has a crown on, it just doesn't really stand out.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, there's somebody interested in us, so something must be going right.
Hey, I'm losing. There we go. Got you back. Graham, I lost your camera.
Yeah.
Boris Royal, max negative is -30. We actually already said that. So, rules corrections in the chat, I don't really give a fuck. So, you can kind of save those, particularly when you miss that we've already said that.
Okay. I'll just work on that camera.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It was working before. I don't know if it just,
don't know.
Again, it's been 2 weeks since we played. Let me hit reconnect. Maybe it's on my side.
I'll refresh myself. So you just carry on.
Okay. So you were up. This fella seems to have gone missing. What do you do next, Thognoth?
I'm probably gonna plot around the bar, I'm gonna see if I see him like getting a little too close to people, but I'll have a look.
Okay. So Thognoth goes kind of. Well, you're not drunk, but because you
Tipsy.
did well. Yeah. So
I'm tipsy.
I don't think. I mean, you have alcohol in you, but it's not impacting your performance whatsoever because you did actually succeed in your consume alcohol.
So I still have minus 10s from last time. Should
that
be
was for 12 hours, right?
And I did poorly on a roll, so I could be gone, but I'm unclear.
I think because you did crit fail, I think, last time. Well, it was 12 hours. We said that it was going to be impacting. You would have been traveling for around 6 or 7. Maybe you still are a little hungover. Hair of the dog that bitch is not really doing much for you.
I'm not trying to talk us into it, but I do have it still down on my character sheet. So.
Fair enough. All right. So
I'm tipsy, so I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah. So then, what do you? If you're out, like if you're looking around, you're not seeing this fella in this relatively small place, but
I can't find him. He's given me the slip.
Oh well. It's as well that we're on our guard then. That's all we can say.
I'll keep my eyes open though. You can be sure of that.
Well, I think you need a good night's sleep, actually, Thognoth.
It doesn't sound
not
awful,
far away.
to be totally honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would do you the world of good.
Rudy, I'm not sure you heard me. I'm not sure you're where I'd go for wisdom normally, but I think you have a point.
Maybe this time. All right. Do we have rooms?
Talter, anything further you wish to do?
Nope, I'm just enjoying my drink.
Okay.
The mood in the tavern has thrown me, and I'm like, nobody wants to associate with me, so I'm like, okay, have it your way.
Okay. So you're going to be able to. I mean, this place only really has a common room. It doesn't have, separate places. But the common room, you'll be able to find beds in there. I think it is relatively cheap as well. Where is? I think Rough Nights is where I found that before. All right. I think my old world stuff gets here on Monday finally.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. They it's nice because I go on vacation on Thursday, so hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. 3 feathers. Dormitory is 1 shilling per night. So 1 silver.
That's
Wow.
cheap.
Okay.
Okay.
I got the beer. Who has this one? Says Thognoth. He's still crafty. He's a little tipsy. He's still crafty.
Comes to money, he seems to be, yeah.
Now, is it 1 shilling each, or?
1 shilling each. Unless you guys all want to share a bed.
He says, never mind. I'm just joking. And he digs in for a shilling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put a shilling in then.
I pay in pennies, but I pay.
What are we being paid
Look,
for?
Falter's doing the sliding across the counter.
Exactly.
I mean, I do have some shillings on me. I don't,
Yeah. I think I'm going to make that coin pointer slider. I
I
get
have
it.
more
Yeah,
pennies on me than shillings.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily, I'll pat him on the back. Say, I've been there.
Yeah.
And I'll go buy it.
So with that satisfied, anything else you guys wish to do this evening?
Did we ever find out where we could find Luther Ben?
Not from those rules yet. No.
Okay, that's one for the morning. I think we just need to clear our heads.
Yeah. I think Thognoth volunteers to take a take a walk around to look for him, to look for my guy, and then I promptly, fall asleep. I'll go. I'm out cold.
Yeah. The night passes uneventfully. The morning, and just because I'm not sure what you guys are planning on doing today, let's roll some weather for the day.
And do I need to roll in the morning to see if it goes away?
No, because so the pre-existing penalty will go away, but the because that 12-hour period has passed and you didn't get a new one. Talther will need to make I think it's an average consume alcohol. Talther, just to see how long. It's just like 8 minus your success levels, I think, is how long it lasts.
Minus the.
Okay.
Still get the penalty for being inebriated, right?
The penalty for being inebriated, it applies to. Here, consume alcohol is a toughness test. That penalty doesn't apply to toughness. So, go ahead and give us. Oh, sorry, it's actually a challenging, not average.
Okay.
And it does count with your. It actually starts an hour after you consuming. Technically, Thognoth, your hangover should have gone away midway through the last day. You didn't drink straight through till morning.
Yeah, I think we're just keeping it running for comedic effect.
5. Yeah, so as you would have slept it off.
Okay.
Talther. Oh, you know what it was? It was because you crit failed. I think that's why we said it was not until you woke up.
Yeah.
All right, so then let's check with the weather. I know Dave is feeling his ears burn right now. Why don't we have everyone give us a D10 roll, please?
Uh-oh. Something's nasty.
All right. It is a very cool and mist-filled morning. So the hills are just shrouded in mist this morning. No precipitation, or at least no falling precipitation, thankfully. But yeah, it's a chilly morning this high up. You're getting higher up into the hills as well, so it could very well be that the elevation is playing some role in this. But
glad we slept indoors.
Yeah, really. So morning comes, but what would you guys like to do?
Let's see. I double check on my compatriots to make sure they're not suffering any kind of ill effects from the last night.
Okay.
All good.
There's a few keys that I could make, but
I'm feeling much better, thank you.
Yeah,
We
those
need to find this guy, don't we?
as poorly cooked as those cabbage rolls were, there's no ill effect that's coming from them. No galloping trots this morning.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. So, what are you guys doing today?
Is it true? I was going on about a man last night, wasn't I? I think I should have a walk.
Mm.
You were talking about manlings.
yeah, well, perhaps we find out where this Luther fellow is, and then we can do a walkabout trying to find him.
All right. That's
Luther Bane. Yeah. Let's ask around. Let's find him.
Okay. So if you guys are just going to wander around the community, well, what I'm looking up is how long gossip takes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if that's like.
We'll go to the tourist information kiosk probably.
Yeah.
Strangely, there isn't one. Hmm. Yeah.
There you go. Ooh, timer for a gossip test depends on circumstances, on how circumspect the players are being, how busy the area is, as determined by the GM.
Wow.
Let's say it's the morning, so it'll be like 4 hours of asking around. Talther, do you have training in gossip?
Yes.
Excellent. So do you want to take the lead, or would you like to assist Thognoth, or assist Rudy? Or Rudy, do you want to assist Talther?
Rudy, what's your bonus total?
Oh, I'm very average at it. I've got a 10 bonus, but I've only got 40.
Gotcha. I'll take the lead. I also got
Yeah,
this
I'll give you
strength.
help.
If I could find a few.
Yeah, that could assist. So go ahead and give us a.
Oh, nice.
I think we'll set it at average.
Okay. And is there any bonuses from assistance?
From Rudy plus 10.
10. Okay. Should be pretty good.
Very nice.
So that could turn into 8 successes if they find me attractive.
Okay. Oh, because you could use the.
I can swap the. Yeah.
No, you can swap the ones digit.
Oh.
Yeah, not the tens. The units die, not the.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. So it's just one either way.
So it'd be. I mean, but two successes is two successes. So, great. So there's two things. What 2 tidbits are you asking about?
Basically, we're just trying to locate Luther Bane to get some information from him.
Yep.
And then maybe we could lean into Thognoth's strange person that's got his attention.
Any strangers in here? Oh, apart from us, obviously.
So as far as you do get directions to where Luther lives. Luther is kind of not at the edge of town necessarily, but sort of on just the outskirts. There's sort of a hunter's place where many of the hunters live. So you can find there are they're not hovels, but they are sort of like very small little shacks that they would live in. The kind of permanent dwellings, though, like they've used heavier logs and they've got, proper drainage and stuff like that, but they're not fancy and they're very much like bachelor living. This is not somewhere where you're living with your family. The other question was with respect to the guy. I don't know if there was enough, like, Thognoth got a look at the guy so he would recognize him again, but there was nothing that stood out. There's no, like, scar on the face or, like, 2 different colored eyes or a streak in his hair that would stand out. So I'm not, unless you guys have a suggestion of how you would make this guy stand out in your mind.
That's not going to stop Thognoth from giving the ridiculous description that on cop shows has the 2 cops looking at each other and going, seriously, like with the,
he looked like very much like a man, and his face was, how a face is, and both of his eyes, they were there.
He's a manling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so unfortunately there's not really much that, if you do ask about that, there's just nothing that really comes from that. That's not going to be a wasted effort, though, on gossip. I think you would very quickly realize, like, okay, we don't really have anything to look on, or to go on. Thognoth, you could give us, so John, give consideration to what your other gossip question would be. And then Thognoth, why don't you give us a very hard perception check, please? Okay. This is you actively trying to keep an eye out for this fella. Excuse me. Yeah. In spite of your very keen perception. Now, does that include your helm or not? Helmet off, it says. You got it. Okay. Yep. How about your read, Madison? Sorry. My fault.
I took all that time to put notes in there.
And applying the C7 rule, last sentence, right? So
there you go.
I respect it. Unfortunately, in spite of trying to keep an eye out, you're just you're not seeing the fella that that you saw last night. You're still certain you would recognize him again if you did see him. But Talther, do you have another idea of what you'd be wanting to ask about this cool and chilly morning, or damp and chilly morning? You can feel free to coordinate with Rudy if you'd like. You guys were working together.
Yeah. Got anything, Rudy? I mean, the only thing I think it was, did any other outsiders come in yesterday aside from us?
Yeah, just are there any strangers pass through? No,
they've had very few strangers. Word has gone out recently, but they about the troll, but you guys are the first to respond.
So we can assume that whoever's here is either a local or somebody who's often here and is treated like one.
Yeah.
Or nobody noticed. One of the two.
No.
You know that just from that fella that you met on the road between Fire Ridge and Clay Gap, that there is a trade between the different communities in the Kreutzfelds, because there was that guy who was trying to buy his fortune in wine that then broke, or the axle broke. So other than that, no, you guys are the first and most notable people.
Okay. Well, how about we go see if this Luther guy's at his place and see what he knows about this troll.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So if you make your way out to where they are, you can see like there is a small community there of about maybe 5 or 6 similar looking kind of hovels. There's no smoke or anything coming from any of them except for a single one. There are, drying hides. There's the sign of hunters around here. There's, different pelts and whatnot that are hanging from different places. There's meat that may be either being smoked, or maybe there's a smokehouse here as well. But when you approach the one hovel you've been told is Luther's, there's something that stands out there. There's a lot of carved wooden, like this is to a degree of around, maybe not wooden, I guess it would be scrimshantering. So there would be bone carvings of things that are sort of set around his hut. And you can see hanging from what might be string or some kind of a string probably made from some kind of gristle or intestine is hanging around here. So he's got what looks like maybe charms, or they don't have any kind of obvious, magical association as far as you guys can tell. They look just like some guy hanging gewgaws from the outside of his thing. Who's got, do any of the 3 of you have any skill with survival? I can't remember.
Survival. Yes, outdoor survival.
Outdoor survival, yeah.
Yep.
Give us an outdoor survival check at I think average, please.
Okay.
See how my luck holds up. Hey.
Nice. So both of you guys could tell, like, these are the scrimshantered things are not new. You would guess it's probably like larger bones from a deer or an elk or something like that, because some of them are quite large that are placed out. Mm-hmm. The hanging, though, that seems to be kind of new. Just the way that the materials are sort of strung up on there. These things were not carved with the intention of them hanging, and whatever he's made this string out of is fairly recent.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do? The door to the shack is closed at present.
If it's
puff of smoke coming out tells you.
It's traditional to knock, we'll knock.
Okay. You knock on the door. The sound from within is you hear someone moving in there, but there is no immediate response.
Okay, I'll say a couple of friends looking for Luther. We're just here to speak to him. If he's available, we mean no harm. We're just here to find some information. If he can help us.
There's about maybe 5 seconds of silence, and then you can hear him or someone get up and move to the door, mm-hmm. and you can hear the creaking of boards inside. Someone's right at the door. Who is it?
My name is Ruthard. I'm a traveller. I'm new to this to this settlement. We're here to come and sort out and deal with this troll, actually. And we heard tell that you might be able to give us some pointers.
There's again another pause. The door creaks open a bit, and you can hear the smell of meat cooking comes out. He looks out at you, kind of half concealed by the door. He is looking pretty haggard, probably in his late 40s. He's got a big, mustachio, kind of honey drip mustache, a lot of, growth coming, almost like a beard is not another couple of weeks, and that the beard will grow in to meet it. A very disheveled, long hair, sort of strung out. He looks at you. Kind of his eyes go big when he sees the dwarf, and then sees priest, and he looks a little confused. You're wanting the troll?
Yeah. Well, we've decided to slay the troll. Get rid of it.
Who sent you?
Oh, that's a long story, and we're not here. We weren't here expecting to have to deal with a troll, I can assure you. We got other business. But when we heard about the troll, we decided to make it our business.
He's looking at each of you. Why don't you each give us a challenging intuition check, please?
It's only 0.
It's contested, so like if you fail, just as long as you don't fail as much as him. Good roll, Thought.
I've got no idea.
Yeah.
It's strange. I mean, they're manlings, but he's just, he's seen enough of them. It's almost better being back and standing aside and letting the whole thing happen. You get a little look at it,
So, Talther, what you'll pick up from him is that he's definitely cagey. He doesn't look nervous so much as he is just... he's definitely trying to get the measure of you three. And as much as he seems to be kind of impressed by like Thognoth or Talther, I'm not sure he's quite as gobsmacked as what you would expect. There's like no reason to think that a fully armored dwarf and a robed priest of Manon would show up in the middle of nowhere. You would think that most people would be like, what the fuck are you doing here? You are like, this is what, 3 or 4 days travel into the mountains to a relatively remote community, and one that is apparently under siege. He does not react at all, seemingly, to that. Thognoth, what you can tell is, as a tunnel fighter, most of your experience is not with manlings or the green skin hordes that you were trying to fight. Most of those, are mindless, things. With the exception of certain orcs. And there are certain orcs that they're the scariest ones, because when you imagine an entire horde of things coming at you, of just, mindless destruction, from snotlings all the way up to regular orcs. But the black orcs are the ones that are careful and considered in their application of violence. And one of the things that comes from that is that warriors studying of another warrior, taking the measure of your adversary. That's the impression you get from this guy. He's weighing you up the way you would an adversary. And then he opens the door. Very well. And inside, the tiny little hut is, there's enough room for a bed on one side, there's enough room for storage on the other, and there is a hearth in here with a chimney. Other than that, there's not really much else in here, and it's almost filled with those hanging scrim-shandered gewgaws as well. Thognoth, I have terrific news for you, though. You do not need to duck under them. So if you guys step in, the only light in the place is coming from the hearth. There's not really much of a place to sit in here, but you can lean probably up against some of the supplies. He goes and sits on the bed, pulls the sheet over his shoulders against the chill of the morning. This is so. You're hunting the troll then?
Aye. What can you say to help us?
There's a reward for that troll.
What'd you ask? Sorry.
There's a reward for that troll.
Is that right? I look at my companions. I don't think we knew that.
We didn't discuss the exact reward, but there was mention of it.
The
bounty.
All right. Well,
all right.
We wouldn't turn it down.
And we decided to take care of the troll before we even heard about the bounty.
His eyes kind of narrow, and thought now that you probably, because you did the best on the intuition check. Yeah, like the implication, if you guys are getting paid for it, why the fuck would he help you for free?
Oh, I assumed that was, yeah.
Did you want to, it's my understanding that this troll treated you poorly. Is that correct? It was you, right? You have the right man?
He sniffs.
Would you like to come with us and get some justice? And you can take part in that bounty. How's that sound? Since you ask about it.
Straightens up. How much?
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking of the bounty, to be honest. I look at my companions and...
Oh, it was news to me. I'm glad there is one, though.
Yeah, of course.
Without knowing the exact amount, I mean, we could promise you a percentage of the bounty.
Yeah.
If you take part in taking down the troll, you get an equal share, don't you?
There you go.
Yeah.
I knew Rudy would do the math.
I'm sure Helmut will come with us. So what do you say, a fifth share?
Yeah.
Helmut's a hireling. So like, you're certainly free to share if you want, but remember, he's a hireling. So, like, again, like, it's up to your characters how you want to play that out with him, but he's doing he's doing this in service to his lord, so it certainly would not be turned down if that was to be offered for him, though.
One thing, I'm pretty sure Talthir is not greedy, so that plays into it.
No, but so like, let's just take a moment to talk, because we've been talking about money a bit. Like, one of the things about this game is that, like, remember, between adventures, if you don't bank shit or whatnot, you lose your money. Yeah. You are hard scrabble heroes in this RPG, so it's one thing to say, "Oh, I'm above money," but you gotta fucking eat. You gotta pay for your lodgings. You gotta do whatever. So like, that is, as much as I sound like I like that Old World doesn't deal with that, this game, there's a reason they have that emphasis on paying for the shit and losing your money in between, is because life is tough in the Old World. You know,
I've
so
got 6 silver to my name, and the rest of it's stuck in a bank somewhere.
So, yeah, I got a decent amount chucked away, but it's earning interest.
I'm gonna run out of money soon, so I need this bounty.
Okay.
Just a question: do any of us have any clue how this works? Our characters, do we have any of us hired anyone ever before, or have a little bit of a head for it?
Oh, do you mean for your hirelings?
Yeah, like what
share?
You know,
and what
we don't accidentally offer him a gold crown a day or something.
Let's take a look at Up in Arms to see if it has anything. It's typically like if it's the hireling thing is as far as RPGs are concerned, is a very old school kind of thing. The way that those old school games treat it typically is, if it's just somebody who doesn't have like levels, as it were, they're paid their fee and that's it. If they're involved in the fighting and whatnot, often they'll get a share. But this fella came to you as like a hireling from the from your friend from what's his name, Rasburger. Galvin Rasburger arranged for that.
And is he paying for him?
Yeah, he was paying for him. You guys weren't having to pay out of pocket for it. So,
All right, so Hireling's 309 in the rule book.
And I think you're right, Kevin. Somewhere there's a hireling section in a book.
Up in Arms, page
It
110.
is? Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Oh, good.
Okay, great.
I think, yeah, Helmut's the first one we've hired, and we didn't actually hire him, so.
Yeah. We go liability, responsibility.
He's like a local scout, isn't he, in terms of his status?
Well, it depends on if you're bringing him along, I suppose, as well. Like, he's also, like, he's not going to freely go along with anything. And I think if you guys want his assistance, which I don't know if you necessarily do, the reason you guys took him on was because, like, mechanically, it was because Darren's bowling schedule, right, is the reason you guys ended up taking him on, is because Darren was your woodsman, or his character was your woodsman, and just because his character was absent, that's why you guys hired on Helmut.
You know, if he was reliable, we wouldn't have to go through this.
Well, he is reliable. It's true, he has other commitments.
I'm not talking of Darren now. I'm talking of.
So I guess if that's the sole reason you have Helmut with you, if you are able to hire this fellow Luther on for that, then you may not need somebody who is a woodsman. In which case, you may not need to expose Helmut to the harm. You also may not need to pay him for this.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's just keep him out of it and just take the money.
Sure.
What could go
Yeah, and I
wrong?
guess it depends on what you guys. The other thing is the like team building side, like setting aside the mechanics and the sort of metagame aspect of a hireling. Would you want to bring Helmut along with you? Extra person who seems to be not terrible, but no, like not terrific necessarily, but also not a terrible shot.
But a great tracker, and if we're tracking prey,
Well, and if the three of us go down, who brings this back to the tavern for the songs?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing I'll ask you too, does this fella strike you as somebody, Thognoth and Rudy, or sorry, Thognoth and Talther, does this strike you as somebody who survived a troll encounter and lost 2 friends to it?
True. He's not broken up about it.
Yeah, definitely get feelings of a runny kind of like it. It's going wrong. We're getting out of here.
Kind of it could be a mercenary kind of approach. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet to what to. I mean, Thognoth probably isn't sure what to make of it. He could be, it could be just a merc, sort of.
well, I can't read him. I rolled a 98. I've got no idea.
Right.
No,
Just
you've got
seems like
no clue on it. The Thognoth and Talther do, like, I guess if you were the sole survivor of a troll attack and you came back to the town and raised a hue and cry enough that the town got together a bounty for this troll, how do you think that this person would present when you meet with them?
Wait a minute. Is he the only one that's raised the hue and cry? Shit.
Meaning that there's no troll?
Well, there is a chance that there is actually. I mean, there could be a troll, but it might well be something else entirely. And the troll is a.
Well, if Thognoth, I think, says, I tell you what. Well, if you can you just give us holding back perhaps the insight you could give us as an obvious seasoned warrior. If you could just tell us what happened at this point, tell us what you told the town at least. I mean, we are looking to get justice for you, so just give us the basic. Just give us the basic 1, 2, 3s, if you would.
He's still just holding your gaze.
Thognoth's no good at this either. I mean, as soon as a interactive roll comes up, we're screwed to someone else.
Would Talther,
short of intimidate. He's good at intimidating, but besides that,
yeah, and intimidate will also be. It'll be based on what's available from the individual as well. So, like, if you're, there's certainly a result you might be able to get from him from a successful thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I'm going to get a favorable outcome from this individual. I just need to make a successful check. Would everyone give us I think it'll be a hard perception check, please.
Okay.
Yes, you guys are making them.
Thognoth did not wear his helmet.
Look at that, though, Talther. Holy shit.
Very low chance of that happening, but it happened.
Very nice.
I'm starting to get so you've got the insight, or you've seen it. I haven't. I've got a 98 and a 7. I'm starting to lose my patience with this guy. He's just like I'm just about to say something remiss. I can tell you. I'm just looking around. Let's start.
Your head's got to be swimming. Like, as much as there's a flu in here too. Like, standing up is where all the fucking smoke's going to be accumulating in here as well. So
I have no problem with that. I have no.
Very true. Very true. Talther. So, Thognoth, we'll give you each of your things here. Talther got the critical success, so I'll tell you this first.
Right.
Talther, what you see is like, you're kind of like, as you're trying to listen in on this fella and watch, like, as Thognoth is slowly boiling up to the point where he's going to lose his temper with this fella, you're looking around at the strange scrimshander things that are hanging in here. And you can imagine, they're hanging from this bizarre thread. A thread is probably the more accurate term for it, not string. And they're of like varying qualities. This is not the kind of stuff you could sell commercially. It's someone who has done a decent job. But there's something that catches your eye because it reminds you of something you saw in Olden Leeds. When you were down in the depths of the catacombs, or as I think the British say, the catacombs, what you see, or what you remember seeing, is in that tomb. Well, this would have been after your brief dalliance in the hallway, when you eventually recovered from the unnatural fear and you made your way in.
You know what makes the best memories, though, that stick to your mind? Trauma.
Absolutely, yeah. It's carved in there. And that's probably, you know what? That's a really good point, John. That's probably because it was the presence of that unnatural spirit. Every time you looked at these fucking bas-relief images of ancient elves, from dating back from, if not at the time of, before the War of the Beard, there were carvings of elven warriors. And elven warriors, to humanize, I think, would have one very distinctive element to their war regalia, and that is those very distinctive conical helms that they favor. And one of the things that catches your eye, it looks like one of those helms, because you can tell it's a helm, not just a cone, because there is a face or a face mask of some kind that is carved into it. But unlike that, it has carved like 2 sets of flutes or wings at the side. And they are not, either it is a, well, you got a critical success, so it's, I'll tell you, you can tell this is not like, oh, this person could not properly depict wings, because there are like birds and other things that have been successfully done. So whoever's knife or scrimshandering tool worked this thing, it came out as intended. And what you can see is a very fearsome looking elven helmet among the scrimshandered things that is in here. And it is for a moment, you feel your heart starting to race a bit. It does not remind you of what you saw necessarily. You know what? It might actually, because you may remember that while the humans worship Cain as a god of murder, to the elves, Cain is the god of war. And there's one specific image that you remember seeing in Oldenlease in the basement that caught your attention. You know, if we flashed back to this, perhaps it was like you were just stopped and staring at this terrifying image of the thing with a blazing sword and a helmet alight, leading the armies or overseeing the armies of the elves. And then like Thognoth or someone else kind of got your attention, and you've, you know, helped can further explore the that tomb. But now, weeks later, hundreds of leagues distant, this thing is hanging in here. Thognoth, what you can see is talking to this fella. He seems to have been working on something, and he has thrown... You can tell that the way, as you're talking to him and getting more annoyed with him, he has his blanket over something, and he has his hand down on his blanket. And like, if as you're talking to him, you're getting a little more frustrated, you move in closer, what you're noticing is that he's kind of moving the blanket to sort of make sure that whatever it is that's under there is covered. And you guys can't talk to each other about this, so this is just two things you guys are each individually sort of noticing. Rudy is just like, God, can we get out of here? Oh my head.
Yeah, exactly. I've had it with this guy. He's just not useful. Yeah.
Thognoth specifically notices the blanket, you say?
Exactly, yeah. And Talther's the one who saw the Scrimshander thing. Gotcha. Talther, do you wish to do anything about it before?
I might mention that piece that's hanging up to Luther and say, it's an interesting piece there. Have you seen its like up in the mountains?
Give us a challenging intuition check, please.
Intuition.
Again, this will be contested, so and he has a greater penalty here.
When the supernatural's involved, Talther seems to like take things off.
So I failed, and not fairly substantially. So in addition to you succeeding more than him, you also got your critical success. All of the color drains out of this guy's face when he realizes you've seen that, and he sort of his mouth opens, and you can see he is trying to come up with a lie, and he's just like, nothing is coming.
And Rudy's hand will go to the hilt of his blade, and he'll do it in a way that he can see it.
Okay.
I'll make a comment. It's like the eyes of the priest see more than the surface.
So yeah, there's a pregnant pause in there, and let me make a willpower check for him. He is going to try and run past you guys.
Thognoth is going to have a day with him.
Thognoth, why don't we do this? Let's just set everyone in an initiative order here, just so we can handle this in a orderly fashion. And this guy is really not going to be much of a...
I think Thognoth's been working on his brawling skills, right?
Well, it's been too long for a scrap anyway. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, that's why I wanted to get us on this troll hunt, because, you know...
There you go.
Ooh. Who's that?
That's a good image. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's a Skyrim image, actually. So you guys can click on initiative.
Good.
Okay, initiative. It's been a while.
I think it's under combat, isn't it?
Yeah, combat tab.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Okay. Is it Dex or Intelligence as the tiebreaker? We've looked this up before. Apologies for those listening at home for the last session we played this was all a chatty session, and we haven't had a combat in this game for almost 2 months, I think.
Yep.
Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, just the brutal
No,
game.
it just means we're rusty on the rules.
This morning I was like, are we playing the Delta Green or the fantasy game? I'm like, oh, okay, this is good.
Let's see, 156 top right.
Yeah. Agility. Okay, so agility is a tiebreaker. Rudy, and you would have a higher agility, I'm assuming, than what this fella does, because you were an owl, right?
Agility is 44.
Yeah, you're definitely higher than this fella. All right, so then this guy, I don't think is, because of how poorly I rolled, I don't think he is really disengaging here. So he needs to disengaging. Here we go. He does not have any advantage. He's going to use dodge. Thognath, I'm assuming you are closest to him, but I'm going to also give you the benefit of outnumber. So because there's more of you guys, you're going to yield block of modifiers. I was looking at, because we're running Cyberpunk this afternoon, I was looking at that screen. No list of skills on the screen.
Oh.
Yeah. Not good. That game too, it just is not secular, but it's got just the fucking, like, you can tell it's a single creator who has like iterated on the same game, because there's so many skills you're like, why the fuck is this a skill? It's one of those like 80s things, like GURPS has basic math and advanced math and like calculus as skills, and you're like, okay, like it makes sense, but like from a game design perspective, what the fuck, like why is this in the game? Yeah. And there's a couple of those in there where it's like lip reading is a skill, and it's like, okay, like I get that that's a thing, but like why is that a skill and other things are not?
Should be a skill, specialization or something.
Yeah, and like if you're gonna have that as a skill, then at least give me some reason for why this is justified. Yeah,
I was going to facetiously mention another possible skill that should be there, but then I suddenly worried it might actually be there. As a skill.
Actually. And I mention it only because, like, if you're gonna have that much of a bespoke list of skills in it, put it on your fucking GM screen, because I'm not gonna remember offhand the generic. Okay, so you thought you're going to get plus 40 for outnumbering 3 to 1.
Wow, poor
this.
Fool.
So let me make my dodge check here.
Let's see. I'll be rolling. What would I be rolling?
Unarmed. You don't have any weapons out right now. You don't have your shield out right now.
Yeah. What skill?
Brawling. Brawling.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have that, so I think I just go weapon.
It's basic weapon skill then.
Yeah, weapon skill.
And then it'll be plus 40 is your modifier.
Yeah, I only know because I have it listed on my sheet just in case it happens. Nice. I trained a little bit.
Oh, look at that! Wait, no, it's a target number.
Did you put a plus sign in?
I didn't put anything in. I just put the easy. I just put the difficulty. Drop down.
Yeah, that's not actually a roll, is it?
No, it's not a roll.
Let's try it again.
I think you need to use skills, don't you? I'm not sure you can. Can you roll naked stats?
Yeah, I mean, it lets me. I can highlight over characteristics, so I just figured I could roll it. Maybe one more time? Let's see.
Yeah. You can't find.
Here we go.
Yeah, look at that. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so with 6 is effectively a critical success.
Yeah.
You just basically shove him back on the bed. And there's some other thing you want to come from this?
Yeah, I think, maybe if I can lift him off his feet a little narratively, like, cause he gets, and I'm able to, like, I got that low center of gravity.
Yep.
And so I get him in the sternum, and I lift him off his feet a little and pop him back on the bed with and I'm feeling good about it. Like, a little bit of physicality just makes everyone feel better. And so at least that's what Dogmouth says.
bless you.
Okay, so he is back on the bed and cowed. He realizes he's got nowhere to go. I think with him back on the bed and his eyes kind of wild, you're able to see that he's actually working on. It looks like it's like the shoulder blade of some kind of large, or deer equine. Is that right? Like, what's the sort of like group name for deer and like I can't remember elk, moose. I don't think it's equine because not. What is it?
Equines are horses.
Equine's horses.
It's cervid or cervine.
Cervine, okay. Huh. So it's from some,
It's between single hoof and cloven hoof. So.
Oh.
Difference.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
So what he falls back, and you can see there is a rough carving that he's got, and it seems to be a partially completed sort of frieze. He's not actually completing a full carving of something, but you can see that it's once again it's this the same sort of silhouette and design that was on the spinning scrimshander thing that Talther noted. It's that, and you can see it's the start of an image. It's not quite completed, but it looks like it is a helmet someone has on. And there's more than enough left of room where the whatever this frieze is going to be, or carving is going to be, it is not completed. Frieze is probably only on a wall, so it's probably not a frieze. But in any event, whatever this carving is, that's there. His look, though, he goes back and he retreats basically as far as he can on the bed, so he's kind of shadowed with only the light reflected from the fire in his eyes. And he simply says, "The hunger will find you."
Anger?
Hunger.
Hunger.
Someone turned the subtitles on this guy? I tried watching Slow Horses, and like I've lived in the UK twice. I got like 20 minutes in, I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? I don't understand this whatsoever.
It's a good show, though. I like that show.
I hear it's great. Like I gotta go back and rewatch it, but just like yeah. If you're gonna have to sit and read TV, I don't mind doing that, but you can't have it playing in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'm told it's very good, but I haven't seen it.
Good show.
Yeah. And I don't know the accent. Like I don't know what region it is, but it is certainly not one I'm familiar with, and I could not understand what people were saying.
It's got a little bit of laundry feel to it, I think, too. That's why I've also
concerned. Yeah, totally. So what? You know what? We're at our mid-session break. Why don't we take our break, and then we'll come back and see. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, I muted myself. There we go. All right. Everybody at home, hope you're having a wonderful start to your Saturday. Or that it's treating you well so far if you're later in the day in your part of the world. We'll get rid of this initiative tracker. Fill it there. Okay. We got Cyberpunk this afternoon, and then Pathfinder 1 is our next one-shot, John.
Cool. That's what day was that again?
August 1st, I believe.
Yes, I think. Double check my calendar. I'm pretty sure I booked it off, but it's been a while.
Yeah, August 1st is PF1, and then August 29th is the Laundry 2nd edition.
Yep, I got that day booked off. So.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And the wife is working, so she'll be sleeping during the day. So.
Nice. Okay. So, Luther has threatened about the hunger. What do you guys do?
The hunger. That sounds like some cannibal nonsense.
And we don't see any resemblance of the red eyes, right? Just checking. I remember from way back when.
Supernatural. Just it would be just the. I mean, for those who have training in survival, it would be almost like an animal at just beyond the edge of the illumination, where the light is catching on its eyes. That would remind you of that.
I say, tell us what you know.
Yeah.
Tell us what you know now.
Nice switch, yeah.
Are you trying to intimidate him, or?
I am.
Yep, go and give us an.
I will draw my sword in the background. I'm not there, but as you do that, I know what you're doing. I just draw the blade and just hold it sort of gently in my hand.
You have training in intimidation, do you, Rudy?
I do. Oh,
I do well if needed.
I have no training intimidation at all.
Okay.
In that case, I'll do the drawing of the weapon because I do.
All right.
Don't you wield a polearm?
I also have a elven dagger on me.
Okay, so if you draw the elven dagger, then you got +10. It's a challenging test with +10, Thognoth.
okay.
I rolled quite well.
Gotta have something for close combat.
Those elven knives are wicked sharp.
I will. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
It's challenging. 10. Oh, keyboard. Come on now. There we go.
Come on, Thognoth. Come on. We need this.
Oh, now.
Oh,
come on now. Come on now.
Hold your horses.
So,
right.
I do have bad news, though. Take a look at the skill you rolled.
Well, it's only 2 off.
Why don't you give us an intimidate check, please?
Okay.
All right.
No word from him.
What's that?
No word from him.
All right. Oh. Well, I've seen nothing, so I can do nothing.
Did you say, Kevin, we got to look under the blanket? Did you say?
Yes, you would have. Now that he's moved further forward, you would, or thrown him back on there. It has revealed that scapula that is being. I actually don't know if that's what it's called in an animal, but you know what I mean, shoulder blade.
I say to my comrades, what do you make of that?
And if you point at what he's got, he grabs it and kind of shoves it underneath the sheets.
I'm gonna walk over and pull off that Scrimshaw elven helmet thing that he grabbed, and just pull it down and show it to the group.
Yeah, and
I think he's seen some things that.
Yeah, you guys like you wouldn't necessarily make the association with that Talther did because of from the scene, but you would see it kind of looks like an elven helmet.
I'll say,
why?
Might be a worshiper of Cain, a human worshiper.
So you would know before too. Just so as a reminder, because you were successful in this before. The human worship of Cain is very different from they don't they don't associate it as an elven god. They worship it. Those who are twisted enough to follow the god of murder, they don't recognize it as like a god of the elves. But this is obviously an elven accoutrement.
So either he knows something about something hidden up in the mountains, or maybe he's involved with the murders in the previous town, or knows something.
You're saying this in front of him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah, Cain. Yeah. Cain.
Yeah. It's like, wait, I feel like something.
I was only supposed to blow bloody doors off. I don't think, if you ask Cain, I don't think he would tell you, or it would tell you, that it was associated with any particular person. But I'm not a theologian. Are you, Luther? No, you're not, are you? So what do you know? Oh, I failed the intimidation. I can't intimidate. I'll just say,
he's
mate.
Well, it's not that you can't intimidate. I think it's a basic skill. So, you can try. It's just that, and it's not a matter. What you've done is you've basically Thognov has cowed him into silence. He has the look of a cornered animal. Those eyes are wild. They are darting back and forth, and really he's hidden himself as much in the shadows as he can.
Look, it's all knives and muscle here, isn't it? If you want to get out of this room, and I assume you do, because it's your room, you need to say something, mate. So if you say nothing, it's not going to go well for you. But say something helpful, and that might go well for you. All right? What do you know?
Just an intimidate check, please. And this will be, since one of your numbers failed already, it's going to be at, what is it, difficult? Yeah, difficult, please.
Nice. Do you know, oh, Jesus.
We could just stab him.
Oh, I don't think I want to stab him. But if he's dealing with these murders, somebody's got it right. All right. That's how we're playing it, is it? All right. We're getting nothing from him.
I think you, well, it's not much here, but why don't you toss the place? Make sure we're not missing anything.
Okay.
It's a small space. I'll keep an eye on him.
All right.
Yeah, me and Rudy will look around then.
I'm not sure what you're looking for, but there's nothing of interest in here. Yeah.
There is nothing more in this location. Is fine. You tell us that, I'll take it.
Yeah, there's nothing like you would find what you would expect in a hunter's cabin. There's the materials needed for making arrows. There's the stuff you would use for cleaning and preparing meat and hides. There are traps. There are the kind of stuff you would expect.
Yeah. All right. So troll or troll. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's give us.
I think I storm out. I just leave. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out in the street. I've just left, so I can't be doing this arse anymore.
Let me check one skill. Here.
Why don't we just drag him to the leader here and toss him in front of him and say, I think this guy made the troll nonsense up, and you should probably interrogate him at your leisure.
How do you think that would go?
Poorly.
You mean for you or for him?
For him.
I don't think anyone's going to take any notice of us. He's one of the locals, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
They might well look after their own. It's the sort of place it is.
We could throw our status around with the letter from the...
You could try that if you like, but I don't think we've got much here. I don't care if we've got a piece of paper that says some highfalutin person right over there has given us well, whatever. These people are not going to care. They're a small, isolated community. Not only that, they're one of the Kreutzfelds. I just don't think... I don't think we've got any clout here at all. That's my takes, Talther. I don't want to rain in your parade, mate. But
well, the thing is, I don't want to give our word that you're going to go troll hunting and then we don't. So we may need to report this guy has given us nothing to work with, and see what he wants us to do about it.
We can do that. We can certainly go back and talk to Casper and tell him he's told us nothing. As far as we can see,
he made it up.
He made it up. So there are people missing.
Question is, did he make it up to cover up his own murders?
Yeah, or somebody else's murders.
Yeah.
His fellow.
Yeah. But if there are murders, we need to find the bodies, don't we?
You did hear that their trolls were always hungry last time, and the assumption was that the other two, whose names were Berghoff and Xavier, that they were eaten by the troll.
Right.
That's what Luther had said, apparently.
All right.
So, what I was looking for is to see whether there was a search-like type skill or investigation type skill, and there's not. Perception seems to be the one. So why don't you guys each give us a, let's say, average perception check.
Okay.
Would that include me, Kevin, before I storm out? All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that, Graham?
I kind of stormed out, so maybe I don't...
you sort of... Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ignore mine.
All right. Author. What you find is actually on his person. To see you guys to search him, and he's got not unusual. He's got a knife at his belt, and what you notice is that it is crude, and it looks like it was made with another thing, and it's a little worn. But there's a symbol or something that is carved into the hilt of the knife that reminds you of the marking that was on the back of the door in the cabin in Clay Gap. It could also be easily just a, random series of kind of scratches and whatnot, but having seen that marking before on the back of the door, you can, to your eyes, this is exactly the same thing. This is the knife that would be used for like cutting and treating the initial, not for fine work and whatnot, but for jointing and, all the other things that I don't know how you treat a fallen animal or an animal carcass. butchering, some might say.
Mm.
Give Luther there a critical look and confiscate the knife.
Still is the same. He says, "It's mine."
Try and take it if you want.
He looks, and he starts shouting, "Thieves! Thieves!" There's no one else around right now, but he's shouting it.
It's just too annoying. I'm gonna cuff him. Meaning, not handcuff him, but I mean, a backhand.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. One part of Talthir that's just disgusted with this guy because he thinks he's involved with like bad deities and magic, and he wants to like call down a blessing of Manon to like make him think he's drowning for a couple rounds, but he's like, I don't want to piss Manon off at the moment, so I just scowl at him.
Okay. Anything else you guys wish to do? Other than that, like this has been, like you're taking yourself into the afternoon to give a proper tossing. It's not a very big place, so it's probably gonna take you to about 1:30 or 2 to finish up your time with Luther. Throughout the rest of that time, apart from accusing you of being a thief and demanding the knife back, after Thognoth hits him, he doesn't say anything further. But anything else you guys wish to do with this fella?
No, we need to report to Casper. Caspar.
Okay. Then, what do you guys do next?
Waste of time. Look at that guy. We're going to let the town down, not slaying any trolls. This is disappointing.
Well, he's not helping. He's not helping. We can't find him. We don't know where they are. He's the only one that's reported it in. There's 2 people missing. We could do some sort. I know it's pointless, really.
I mean, we could go up to Thognoth stops and let's have a conversation of our own, meaning to be out of earshot.
Okay. So you guys step outside of the hut. As far as you can tell, no one else is in any of the other huts.
I'm gonna leave the knife like jammed in the woods of the mantle of the entrance, just so he doesn't have it with him inside.
Okay.
And let's step outside. And I say, we could go up where they were expected to be, and take a look for tracks. Take a look if we see if we have any evidence of what happened, any tracks to follow. You know, unfortunately, this one running free could warn his comrades, which is why I wanted to say this out of earshot. But he's still going to tell his people, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
you're right.
Let Casper know that we couldn't get anything useful out of him, but we're still going to make the attempt, and then Vern is able.
Fill in Casper as well as we can, and give him the idea of what we're thinking. But we'll go anyway to see if we can do the village right, and to find out what happened here. And
your next thought, Thognoth, is interrupted because there is a sound from several miles off in the forest. A mighty bellow of some beast, it sounds like. I'm sorry, checking my fucking filter to see if it's cutting it out for you guys. I'm pretty sure it did. I gotta adjust that when I get back from vacation. There is a sound of something, as if some great beast crying out. You, Rudy, and Talther, you can give us an easy survival check.
All 3, did you say? Or
you're not trained in survival, are you?
No.
Okay. Oh man.
Let Rudy take point on that one.
Yeah, really, Rudy. There is absolutely no way that is an elk, a moose, a bear. It is the sound of something giant crying out there. You will sort of look at one another
Hero time?
Yeah, I think so. Well,
It's several
ideally we
miles
would have
off.
gone in the
Rudy would
Yeah.
know this is something that's carried through because of the nature of the hills and whatnot. Like it's got the sound has been carried further than what maybe, so it would sound closer than it is. But
I was interpreting my failure. It was closer than it actually sounded.
oh, got it. Yeah.
Well, we appear to have wasted a considerable amount of the day. Ideally, we'd be on our way to this early in the morning. Do I get a sense on that roll how far it is and therefore how long it would take us to get through that terrain?
Yeah, several miles through.
Just an estimate.
Terrain. So let me take a look. Graham, if you're dangling an opportunity for me to look at this, well, what do you call it? Deft steps and light fingers. I will fucking take it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I have that one.
There we go. Because Thognoth's got the shortest legs, what is your movement stat?
Am I getting harassed?
No.
Possibly, maybe, yeah.
As you said, I mean, it affords you a low center of gravity, so there are benefits
I was
to
below that smoke in the place. That's all I know. Let's see here. My movement is 3.
3, okay.
A sturdy 3, mind you.
Hey. So you're looking at least 2 hours of, 2 to 3 hours of travel because it's hills and it's wooded. And it's around like 1:30 or 2, so you still have plenty of daylight left, although the mist is still hanging in the air today.
Let's press on. Let's go and find it. Let's go and find it.
All right. Yeah, well, let's find Casper.
You know,
Uh,
because you did, I mean, you got such a good success, Rudy. Like, you never heard a troll before. You never heard a giant. There's something about that call that makes you feel there's something off about it.
mm.
And I mean, it's
Okay.
loud enough that like everybody in town would have heard as well. Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, and you guys have not spoken to anyone in town, just as a reminder, about anything they know about the troll yet. You spent last time talking larger about Luther and then otherwise just sort of getting yourself situated. What the town in general knows about the troll, if there is a troll, you don't know. But Rudy, yeah, you've never heard a troll before, but something's nagging at you about that. What do you guys do? Thognoth, that troll call interrupted your train of thought. As will sometimes happen. Sorry, guys, I got to take this troll call. Just give me a...
Yeah. Gotta step out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we, it annoys me too, leaving this sorry excuse here, but, I think we fill in the manling of what we're about.
All right, let's do that. I'm telling you now, I don't know this is a troll. It's something. It's big. Or it's powerful.
Yeah. Just the look on his face. We've definitely found the hornets. We found one of the bees of the hive.
So, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Let's go. We go find Casper Lebengut.
Casper, yeah.
Okay. So it'll take you a little while, maybe 20 minutes to find where Caspar is. He's, he's busy and whatnot, and you find him maybe supervising, like the folks in town were, if you leave the hunters thing, are you leaving that knife there as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it on the
where you left it.
Door frame. So
okay. If you make your way back into town, you see people who are a little agitated, and it's clear that word has gotten around about you as the Troll Slayer, thanks to Orwin and Sap, and the two of them maybe come running up to you, Thognoth, once again. Do you hear it? Does it know you're here?
We heard it. We'll be heading out there shortly to see what we find.
And the Sap says, "You're gonna cut his head off." Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
And the two of them look at each other like, "Oh yeah, they're fully on side, dwarf at this point, or team dwarf."
And I say with my best. I don't know how Thognoth's deadpan is, but it's probably okay. I say, did you want to come?
The two of them look at each other, and you can see, they're both like, fuck yeah! And if...
Go ask your parents.
Yeah, that might be... they're like, can we?
I'll think about it. And I give a pat on the shoulder. I'll reach up, give a pat on the shoulder, or they're around your height probably.
Yeah, the Thognoth's deadpan was so good. Talther just said that. Go ask your parents, just in case.
So the two of them look at each other and they go racing off elsewhere in town. It takes you a little while. They don't find you again. If they did find their parents, you can imagine the clotting on the side of head that they would get for having contemplated such a thing. Then you're able to find Caspar, who is busy working. He looks over and nods at you all, and he says, "And how did you find the Weevil last night?"
Oh,
you were heading up to see our Lord.
It's quite enjoyable, the Weevil. I'll tell you, we had a good time, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, the drink I got was surprisingly potent.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but, it's no dwarven ale, but let's not get into that. Things took a grimmer turn, though, since the Weevil.
Aye?
I'll tell you candidly, we had a word with Luther Bane. How to put it? He was less than forthcoming, and became furtive when we asked for details of the troll that we intended to seek justice from for your comrades. He didn't respond well when we pressed him for exactly what happened so we could find it. And I'm just going to tell it to you straight. He never really came clean with what happened. But we're pretty darned confident that it didn't go down the way he said. He wouldn't come clean with it, but he ended up just trying to run out of his place instead of telling us the truth. So... what we're going...
Did you threaten him?
In the end, he had a bit of a murderous look in his eye. He made a start. I settled him back. And I said it'd be better for all concerned, since he lied to his fellow villagers about what happened, that he come clean.
So while Thognoth is telling you, the two humans can see Caspar is kind of looking to you guys like, the fuck is this guy on about?
The hands were laid. Luther's fine, but he seems to be involved in something not quite what he's being honest about.
How well do you know him? How well do you know him, sir?
Uva's been here as long as I have.
I didn't ask that question. I asked you how well you knew him. You know what I'm talking about.
Give us
What
a
sort of man is
challenging
he?
charm check.
Got it.
Out of
I can
my
see
depth.
two ways of this going, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's
I'm got a fortune
that.
that
Yeah.
I'm going to just spend all my fortune trying to be sociable and then get slaughtered by a troll. It seems like a very, very
It turns out to be a troll. Yeah, after all, this really is a troll.
yeah. No, I just. Oh, sorry. I can't do that right now because my mouse has stopped working. Come on.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
I'm
Greg.
staying with it. I'm trying to use my. Oh, for God's sake.
The trackpad.
Yeah, I need to find a trackpad. Let's just assume. I'm going to roll D100. Sorry, I'll get this mouse going. It's a wireless mouse, and sometimes it's
you take the batteries out.
39 on a 40.
What is it?
39 on a 40.
39 and a 40. Okay. So if you say that he says I know him well enough.
Yeah.
And I must say, sir, as headman of this village, I don't appreciate the tone you take with me.
Very good. All right, then.
Your help here would be appreciated, and we would happily pay any bounty for a dealing with this troll situation. But if you don't wish to pursue that, and you have other matters to attend to, I wish not to stand in the way of that.
We fully intend to check out the troll situation. And here, I'll hand him the little scrimshaw thing I took from Luther's place with the elven helmet thing. And say, I'm not sure how much you know about Cain, but Luther seems to be involved with that.
What's a cane?
Are you familiar with the elven god of combat, often worshipped by humans as the god of murder?
He looks at you like,
I'm off. And I'm off at this point. I look at him and I just say, I'm going to go and kill a troll. See you later. And I'm out.
okay.
I'll just watch Rudy go, and I'll just add, there's been a spat of murders in Clayfall? What? Clay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay Gap.
Yeah.
Where this is involved, and his handle has the mark of Cain on it as well. So, if I were you,
Who's handle?
Luther's, his scrimshaw handle.
His knife.
Yes. So if you know Luther is that well, do what you can for him. Look out for him.
He looks down at Thognoth, looks up at you. You're saying this, and he holds up the scrimshaw thing. This is an elven god, and he's got a mark on his knife. What relates to the elven god?
Yes. It's a bit culty. I don't expect everyone to know it, but at least 11 people have died around this mark.
Well, Luther, when these murders happened, it would have been after he's come back. He's been in his hut the whole time.
Not accusing him of the murders, but he may be involved with the whole situation. One of the last words he said to us, "May the hunger find you."
He steps forward and kind of like lowers his voice a bit, and he says, "You think there's a cult?"
I am sure there is one.
That's no troll out there, man.
What is it then?
Talther will look around, make sure not a lot of people are looking at us,
Yep.
and then pull that iron plate he's been carrying out of his backpack and set it down. For the armored piece of the beast
Yep.
thing we found in the forest.
Yeah.
Something we have been dealing with the last few weeks.
So he looks down to this. What is that?
A bit of a plating bolted to an enormous creature.
What?
I don't expect you to understand or know, but
Now, he probably has the look of like, imagine this is the, you know, it's not quite because this guy's got more responsibility to it, but like, you know, the scene in Jaws where the mayor is like fucking spinning when he's trying to realize like, oh my God, like I'm so much more out of my depth than what I realized. That's the look in this guy's face right now. It's just that he, with this, with the cult, with whatnot, like, he has clearly a handle on things here in his mind. He has just realized that he is woefully out of his depth.
so I'll just reach out in kind of an understanding manner and like grip his shoulder and give it a little squeeze and say, you take care of home. We'll handle what's out there. Just watch out for people inside that may destabilize things.
He looks down at you again, Thognoth.
We're not going to find a troll out there. I'm not sure what we'll find, but we could find more of... We're going to find a creature of some sort. And we're also possibly going to find more of him. And I'm nodding towards the hut. Him and his comrades that seem to be wrapped up in this thing. I'm telling you, you got to keep an eye on him. You can believe me or not, but we gave you fair warning about him.
Take what you say in mind. All right. What will you do then?
Well, we'll go out there and see what we find and deal with it as best we can. We're hoping to find some sign of your fellow villagers, but I'd keep expectations low. It doesn't look good.
The Lufa came back. When he first came back, he was hysterical. Injured, covered in blood.
I kind of look at Thognoth and Rudy, and my mind flies back to the anger and violence that were plaguing our mind in the woods, and kind of like beginning to understand what might have actually happened. But I don't say anything in front of the Casper.
Yeah, and just put a point on it too. That occurred on the far side of the Dernbach land. So if this is reaching this far, like that's a pretty extensive reach.
Well, one of the last things though is when Talther went down to that cave, he had that vision of the thing being called off to a faraway spot. So that's just everything is coming together in his head.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying it's truthful, like it's
no, but it's word like that for just as a reminder, because this is something we talked about like before we had that gap in the sessions, but we did talk about the difference in worship and the overlap between Cain and Corn, because the god of murder isn't necessarily the same as the ruinous power, the corrupted god of war and destruction. It's not even war, it's just fucking violence. Oh, these easy to please, guys. If you need to put them on your Christmas list, blood is always welcome and skulls are always welcome. So
skull for the skull god.
yeah.
Blood for the blood god.
Yep. That skull throne ain't gonna build itself, so
Yeah.
It is the one in the Gotrek and Felix novels. The voice actor, whoever's William something. It's not William. William is King is the author. The voice actor who does it is fucking incredible. The only part that does kind of fall down is that it is very difficult to say blood for the blood gods, skulls for the skull throne, and make it sound threatening. It's just something that probably like reads better than it sounds. So, but anyway, so where's Rudy gone at this point? Is he sort of like kicking stones in?
Yeah. He's headed off in the direction of the noise, the sound out in the wilderness, but he gets to the edge of the village, which takes him like 1 minute.
Yeah. And then you're seeing this like mist-covered carpet.
And he stops and he waits, fully expecting his companions to catch him up.
Yeah. Guys, we rehearsed this. Come on. Let me see if I've got... That's what I want. I feel like I've got an image that'll fit what you're seeing here. But with the rest of you guys, while I'm doing that, what are you thinking? Thognath, Talth, or anything further you wish to speak or discuss with? Speak to Caspar about or discuss with Caspar.
What did he give you any details when he became less hysterical about what happened?
Only discussion of the only what you said about the troll. They took Berghoff, Xavier, and we heard it. We heard its cries before Luther came back.
A creature's cries.
Indeed. What you heard earlier. It lurks out there in the Beastlands.
Well, I'll tell you, we're fairly certain that's not the call of a troll. That's not what they sound like. That's something else.
Something else? What could it be?
Hey, Thognath points to the plate that's sitting there, the show and tell. He says, there's something unholy out there, I'm telling you. I know trolls are no picnic, that's for sure, but there are things worse than trolls. This is unholy.
He's, a bit, I mean, again, like he's so out of his depth on this that I imagine he's sort of gobsmacked. Now, let me show you, Rudy, what you're looking out at. This is so quickly.
Okay.
It becomes, wild so quickly outside of here. This, from where Pikewall is, it's a fairly highly situated place, so you'll have a better vantage and be able to see further. I just could not find that kind of bird's eye view image I was thinking of, but I think this captures like the mist and how
nice.
Yeah. Cap, did just every place look like southern Alberta to you? I mean, On a non-sequitur we had yesterday, just like beautiful fucking clear skies. Graham will know because he's visited Calgary before. Like you could see from the east side of the city, you could see every fucking mountain. Yeah. It was so beautiful yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you guys... so, Thognath and Talthri, if you have nothing further to discuss with Caspar, you will find Rudy has sort of made his way over to where the exit from Pikewall is, and then down in the direction where you heard that sound. Rudy is absolutely certain, with 8 success levels, he's absolutely certain he will know where to find where the sound came from.
Yeah. I've got nothing else to add to Caspar.
What was that, Jones?
I've got nothing else to add for Caspar.
Oh, okay.
Catch up with Rudy after storing it back in my bag.
Thognath, anything further you wish to discuss?
The your man there in his cabin, he had the look of a cornered animal. when he realized we knew that he'd been lying. So be prepared that he makes a move. I don't know what it'd be. I don't think it'd be against you. If anything, he might run into the forest and escape to his group, to this gathering. But just be forewarned that
You think them out there as well? Is Cult?
I don't think he's alone. He's not. He's one of a pack. Almost for certain.
I've not known Luther well, but I've known him long. He's an hunter. He's not like his kind. They offer up, if anything, offerings to Tau. But he's not a religious man.
Well, I'm not necessarily suggesting...
Or a studied one, for that matter.
I'm not suggesting that this has always been the case. But I think something's befallen him. And I think it's cast a pall on the man. He wasn't cooperative. It wasn't that he was just broken by the situation. Something's changed about him. Something's changed, and unfortunately, it cost you a couple of villagers. So, be on the guard, and just know, if nothing else, just know he wasn't telling the truth. That's really what it comes down to. And there's a couple of people that you lost that he's not telling the truth about. So it's a serious matter. And that's what I'll leave you with.
I will consider what you've told us very seriously.
Aye.
Thank you, Master Dwarf.
Indeed. Good luck. May
Tau watch over you.
I was just
Keep
about
you
to
safe
say,
in the wild places.
I was going to reply something similar, but I'm suddenly grungy, right? Grimnir. Yeah, may Grim.
And may you listen to some Pearl Jam.
May Grimnir look after you. And I give him a pat. I give him a clap on the shoulder.
Okay.
It's not because now that we're seeing early it started a little rocky, the conversation, but now we're Thognaw's thinking, okay, we're eye to eye now. So he gives him a okay.
To be honest, also it may be like in my mind with it may have been a bit of just, to be honest, racism on his part. Of like, oh, what a surprise! The dwarf got in an argument with somebody and things went sideways. Wow.
Yeah.
But no, he's definitely on the same page now. So let's maybe cut to Rudy, because he's had a couple of minutes on his own, and I imagine that Helmut is sort of with him because he's not involved in all this stuff. So Helmut, after you sort of glaring out at the hills and the woods, Helmut may kind of tentatively ask, are we hunting a troll?
You don't need to, mate. You don't need to. But yeah, whatever's out there, be it a troll or something else, we're out to get it.
What's this beast that Alpha speaks of?
We don't know. Unless it's the beast that we've tracked before. In which case, it's a horror. A real horror. Sometimes you set your shoulders down.
All the color drains from his face.
Yeah. But we're not asking you to go, Helmut. It's not your job. I even question why we're doing it. And I look back at the village, look to him and say, I really don't know why. But there we are.
That hunter.
Well,
What did he do?
we don't know, but he carries that same mark of Cain. He could be in on them. We don't know. Cultist, murderer, certainly a liar, scared. And he's not on his own.
Helmut has, like Rudy, you and Talther had very short childhoods, right? Like you guys were, you grew up street kids in Salzmund, Salzmund.
Salzmund, yeah.
And Helmut, no doubt, had, life isn't easy for anybody in the old world, but he doesn't have the early and hard seasoning that you've gone through or that Talther has gone through. So while you guys are relatively close in age, like Helmut has the look of a scared kid at this point. I just rolled a willpower check for him, and like he did not terribly well.
I see that. I can see that in him. I just say, look, the worst that's going to happen to you is that we don't come back, and you need to get back to where you've come from and let them know. That's the only thing that will happen to you. So you just take care. We'll see how we get on.
Arthur and Thognoth, you'll come back at this point. Do you guys think Helmut is an NPC, so he doesn't have access to fortune or resilience or anything like that? I'm not gonna re-roll for him. Thognoth and Talther, you come back and find Rudy and Helmut kind of both standing quietly. Helmut seems to be more uncomfortable, I guess. Rudy is just, correct me if I'm wrong, Graham, but seems to be just sort of resigned and looking out at the hills like, all right, this is what's next. Helmut looks distinctly uncomfortable.
I've asked Helmut to keep an eye on things here while we're away.
And you guys can all kind of have a look amongst each other, like you know precisely what Rudy is saying. Helmut probably does as well, to be honest. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I do think Casper is on the same page. It was a useful.
Oh, is he?
It was a useful meeting. He started a little
done.
rough. He's over his head. It's obvious, but
I lost patience with him. Yeah, all right, sorry.
Understandable. Too much manlings. In any way, he goes into a manling thing, but then, all right. But in the end, he, I think he gets the message.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
The man lied. He lost 2 villagers, and the man lied about it. It's a serious matter. So, if he hadn't done anything wrong at all, he wouldn't be lying about it. It's highly unlikely. So, I just told him we'd find what we find and we deal with what we deal.
That's good. So you're kind of saying he was in over his head.
Yeah, we told him to.
All right.
He can continue to take care of home, and we'll handle what's out here.
Let's hope we're not over our head. All right, what direction are we going?
That one. See down there? See that misty veil down there? It's right in there.
Oh, great. Well, do we need anything before we go?
I don't know.
Supplies? How are our supplies? Let's see.
They're great.
I have.
They're as good as they're going to be.
4 days of rations for us.
I have 3.
Enough meals for the whole group for 4 days. And 1 day of actual food that we got. That's probably spoiled by now, though, because it was actually hunting stuff.
Is we go there, we find it, we kill it. If it is a thing, we come back. If we're out there for 4 days, we're already dead. That's my take. We either go there and get it, If we don't find the thing, we come back, we resupply. I'm not going out there hunting it in the jungle or whatever it is. Right? We just go out there, we get it. If we're floundering around out there after several days, it's probably just playing with us.
Yeah, my only comment is that last time we did this, we were in the forest
exactly
for
what we did, wasn't it?
Quite some time.
If I remember correctly, it's because Rudy really wanted to find it.
I thought it was Rudy was attacked by a bush. I thought
that happened too. It was more of a root, I think.
A
Well,
shrubbery.
It
was a shrubbery.
It was a shrubbery. Thank you. It was a vicious shrubbery, actually. And
this is why I took up herbalism, so I could tell the difference.
There you go. It inspired Talther to a career change, is what it did.
I lost more than a week of my life in that forest.
Okay. Well, anyway, before we get too carried away with that already, let's we'll head back. We'll head into the. Okay. So no more supplies then. Are we good? All right.
If we didn't find it within the third day, we should head back. And at that point, I do have some herbs I could sell to get us some more supplies.
Yeah, I mean, I have some shillings.
I've got a few more days of that hard floor and that mealy excuse for a breakfast. That's all I've got left between me and goodness knows where. So let's get this done.
Okay.
Did we ever find out what the bounty was, Kevin? Did we ever see?
I think we have.
You have not. Give me a second here. I can tell you what.
50 gold crowns, something like that.
Troll bounties. Do we have any idea?
250 gold crowns, something.
Yeah, maybe for a price.
If I can easily identify one of the things I am not great at as a GM, it is awarding loot. So I always ignore. So, but give me a second.
Expecting lean pickings. I look back at that village and I just think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even them.
Enough out of you, Graham. That's not helping. That's
and this is after after they've been shut down for a time too, right? This is also when they've been suffering from setbacks. Where do you hear perks? All right, guys. Let's see here. That banana's banging around back there.
Banana.
She had teeth out summer too. It's been our dental extraction summer.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see.
Man, I miss this game.
Yeah, me too.
Last period of time, it's like, I'm itching for games.
Let's see. Ireland, here we go. All right. Oh, guys, lawyers are getting 3 gold crown per 12 shillings per week.
Yeah,
I need to look about getting called in the old world as well.
Something never changes.
Yeah.
Bloody fucking lawyers. Let's say, guys, that so the total bounty, I think, will be 20 gold crowns. No.
That's
Let's make it. Yeah, I guess you know what. Let's make it 25 gold crowns. I think, given the circumstances, I'm just looking at like that's a little more than what a cart is worth, and given the people who it's not nobles who are putting up the money here.
given the state of my pouch. 25 sounds amazing.
And we're not splitting it with that man up there anymore either. Just kind of joking. Dwarf humor. It's, you know, you got to just put up with it. It's
so that is the bounty for the troll.
So if we don't find the beast that we're looking for, we can just find a troll and kill it and say we did.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, let's just see what we get for a chaos death beast, shall we?
There you go.
Grumpily stamping off.
So if we were to leave now, what time is it, Kevin, would you say?
By now, it's probably 2:30ish, so you got a couple of hours of travel ahead of you. It is cool, so you're going to want to make sure you allow time for making camp. You won't have Helmut to help out with like keeping watch or whatnot, so anything you wish to leave with Helmut, for that matter.
Last will and testament.
Probably. A travel fairly light.
Bring word to the gardens of Moor.
Indeed.
Like in particular, for getting word back, like if there's anything you wish to leave with him about returning to Rasburger, Lord Rasburger, or to your contacts in You remind me, where the heck is Errant? We just like forget about him.
Errant? Oh dear. Yeah.
Did we leave him somewhere? I feel like is he still in the Rasburger estate or something?
Because he was looking after those kids.
Because he didn't come with us.
That's where he is. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We're usually pretty good about keeping track of who's with who because of the token stuff, but
yeah.
All right. So if you're leaving him, then I guess like, do you want to have him just bring word back to Errant and then trust that he'll bring it back to the Church of Shalier?
Yeah, I'll take a moment to scribe out a letter. I got the writing kit and parchment.
Okay.
Just let him know what we found, what we discussed, and then just address it to Errant and to let Rasburger know, and after that to head back to our respective temples and
Yeah, bring word back to Cells and Moons that whatever's going on here.
Yeah.
So then
that way, if we all die horribly, our new characters can pick up where we left off.
Exactly. I might have mentioned it before, but we had one of the first times we played Deadlands. It was just a series of character deaths over and over again, going into the same fucking mine to try and find that it was haunted by Aztec gold or some nonsense. And he kept coming across the bodies of their former characters. Oh boy. So then, I guess if you feel that you are provisioned sufficiently, it'll be a matter of let's have John give us a D10 roll, please. Okay. And then what do you guys wish to do as far as your travel endeavors for this kind of half day of travel? These are, I guess if you're using survival, it'll be navigating. So someone's going to need to navigate, which is a survival check, challenging. It's a challenging navigation test.
I have navigate.
Okay. And you guys could forage, you could hunt, You can map, try and gain a benefit to coming back. You scout, try and give advanced warning in the event that you come across anything. Or you try and find water.
What does scout take? Is that perception?
Perception, yeah.
I'll probably volunteer for scouting.
Okay. Talther's navigating. You are scouting. Anything you wish to do, Rudy? I think we've been traditionally using hunting to try and...
Yeah, that's what usually I do, I think.
Okay. And moving through here...
I think it's outdoor survival.
No modifier for hunting in here. Okay, so then let's start with Talther. Let's take a look at your modifiers here. Terrain modifiers. -2 success levels because of the woods. You're not familiar, you're not lost yet. You have no map. But I'm going to give you a +1 success level from Rudy's outstanding roll from before.
Okay.
So you'll get a net of -1 success level. Challenging, navigate whenever you're ready. Nice roll.
Oh, good one.
I did not neglect navigation when we were lost in the forest. I was like, or herbalist, navigate.
Yeah. So you guys set off, and you're going to be able to get to precisely where you want to get for the evening. Thognoth, if you want to give us a perception check, please.
All right. Challenging?
Challenging, please, and let's see if there's a modifier for perception. There's not. Oh, there would be from the mist, though. -1 success level, I think. So whenever you're ready.
-1 success level?
Yeah. Your perception is quite good, I think. Yeah, there you go. So 4. And Rudy, would you give us a challenging hunt test or a survival test, please? And you get +1 from your hunter talent. And it says good luck. And it says double good luck.
Sorry, did you say +10?
Outdoor survival, please. And you have no modifiers. You get +1 success level.
No modifiers, apologies. No modifiers, great. Okay. I hit the right button there. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Great. Okay, and you get +1, so it's 3. Wow, so that's 6 people worth of food that you gain from your hunting.
Okay.
You know what? It's a half day, though, so we'll cut it back to half. So it's 3. So you get enough to like fresh meat so long as someone cooks it.
I will put that on my sheet since I got enough carrying capacity for it.
Great. Yeah, great.
Okay. And so who is making camp then of the 3 of you? Somebody needs to do that, and then there's keeping watch.
That's outdoor survival, right?
Yeah. This is in Death Steps, Light Fingers, page 126, 127.
Yeah, I got a 50 in outdoor survival, right?
Yeah.
I could make tent.
Do you guys have a tent?
I believe we do.
I think you do, right? Is it on one of your character sheets, or is it on Darren's guys?
I've been on Darren's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's on mine.
Definitely do not ask Darren in Discord why he brought a tent to go bowling, but it was his decision to do so. So then, Talther, why don't you give us a outdoor survival check at challenging?
Okay, 50-50 shot here. Oof. I will spend a point.
Yeah, 15 minutes left in the session, so can't take him with you.
It's even worse.
So this boulder field that we've set the camp in.
These rocks are really comfortable.
Are you sure this is the best place? I don't know, man.
I appreciate the defensive quality of being on top of a boulder, but still.
Yeah.
So really all it means is there's a potential exposure to cold because of the chilly conditions. But we'll deal with that in a moment. No one's suffering from the fatigue. You'll all gain 1 fatigue condition after the camp thing. Right, which means...
Yeah, it's the first activity doesn't cost us anything, the second does.
Second one does. Fuck, that's right, and that's what it is. Because you didn't get a good camp, you're going to be stuck with that fatigue level.
That's fine.
Tomorrow, okay.
I have it pre-programmed as a...
You would have shaken your Oh, no, you never get a hangover anyway, Telther. Okay, so then it's not going to be a great night's sleep. You're not suffering from fatigue until after this thing. So was it Thognoth or Rudy who was keeping watch?
Probably Thognoth.
Okay, so you're good. And then Rudy, what did you want to do? Do you want to cook?
Yeah, okay.
Outdoor survival or trade cook?
I wish I had trade cook. That sounds great. I've only got outdoor survival.
And it's a challenging difficulty.
I've multi-classed enough. Somebody else is going to have to take chef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John does play the chef in like 3 other games too, so...
It's a marginal failure. I will say it's only a marginal failure.
Marginal failure, okay. Give us a... Oh, you know what? Here's the upside. You're not losing any of the food. So even though it's not great, you don't lose the food.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no critical failure. It's just that it's not particularly tasty. Like, there's nothing...
No.
It is charred to shit. It's chewy as hell, but you're able to eat it. So,
yeah.
There we go. All right. Then you hear nothing in the for the evening either. And we said it was going to be how many hours? 2 to 3 hours, right? You're probably pretty close to where it'll be tomorrow in the morning is when you reach wherever whatever you're looking for. All right, so then, guys, let's have everybody give us a D10 roll. Let's see what the weather's like today. What do you call it? Is it Broken Empires? Is that the D100 game that's coming out? Yeah. It's supposed to be before end of year.
Okay.
Yeah. They just they posted another.
I'm looking forward to playing it.
Me too. Yeah. Well, running it. I mean, I'm going to run it, but yeah.
Well, I'll play it in that case.
Yeah. I am looking forward to playing Fate.
Yeah.
All right. So Thognoth, you guys are waking up to it's going to be a hot one today. Sun's probably going to be out.
Okay.
Kanan needs to make up his mind.
Light rain. Yeah, there's like rain in the morning, but it's going to be a fucking scorcher, which means it's going to be humid as hell today. So waking up, the gnats are going to be out today as well. Whatever the I'd say it's we're just got warnings about West Nile virus here, so I suppose it would be what's the Ersatz Egypt in
Warhammer?
For the Tomb Kings, Araby, I guess would be the West Arab.
Okay.
No, it's not that. What is it called? Nekahara or something like that? Anyway,
check the map.
Long fucking walk to a joke that's not funny, so probably we could give it up at this point. But for today, what do you guys intend on doing? Is it same? Totho's going to navigate, Thognoth's going to keep an eye out, and Rudy is going to hunt?
Yes.
If we're not far away, I don't know how the endeavors work, but if we're closing in on our prey, or we're closing in on the thing that means that we're going to get eaten, then we'd probably want to have more eyes on the sort of like scouts or thing.
Yeah, grant plus 10 to Thognoth's.
I think I will do that. I'll support Thognoth this time.
Got it.
And we'll just focus on trying to find this thing.
So John rolled last time. Sean, give us a D10 roll, please.
I'm going to mark off the food we ate yesterday.
Okay, thank you.
And
I ate the food you cooked. I marked it as what we ate because it's the freshest. And
Yeah.
yeah. Would you Sean, give us another D10 roll, please.
Seven. Is it consistent?
You come across, well, it'll be later in the day, I think. Yeah. So morning comes. You guys get yourself ready. Talther, we need I guess first off, a navigation check from you. Same modifiers, -1. You're not lost yet. You do have fatigue. Everyone should have 1 level of fatigue at this point.
Oh, right.
Come on. Oh, -3.
Hey.
We
do you want
are
to
lost.
fortune that? We're last 8 minutes of the game. You want to fortune that?
You could make it worse, but yes.
Okay.
Now, if I remember properly, I should just be able to press up and get the same exact roll.
Yeah. Should be, yeah.
Challenging, -10. Nah, made it worse.
Critical fail. Love it.
Thank you, Manon.
All right.
I have my sessions, and then I have my sessions.
Yeah. No. You've
But
done
hey,
entirely fine.
I got 2 critical successes earlier. Now it's time to pay for it. Manon is nothing but fair.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Would you each give us a D10 roll, please? High roll is the lucky one. Rudy! All right. Shrubberies abound here, it
I was
seems.
about to make a comment about shrubbery.
Damn it all.
Here comes that shrubbery.
Yeah. That little bush.
Yep.
And then Thognoth, why don't you give us a perception check at +10 as well?
Okay. Challenging, I assume.
Yes, please.
I'm going to spend.
Got it.
There we go.
There you go.
Thank goodness. That's going to help.
Yeah. All right. So what happens is, as you guys are making your way through here, as you guys are making your way along, Arthur, you're very quickly. Yeah, you're quite lost right now. You're not sure where you've gone. I don't think you realize until end of day. So it's you're starting to go, and you're just, there's a kind of a sinking feeling that is coming in, and then Thognoth, what you happen to notice is this is probably midday, and like, how long do you think it is before anybody mentions, you take your midday or mid-morning break, everyone's refreshing themselves from their canteen, and you realize, like, we should have, Rudy, you in particular, knowing where this was, like, you should have fucking been here by now.
Yeah.
We know where we are, right?
Oh, we lost. I don't know.
It's about that time. It's like I've been feeling like we've been walking in circles a little bit. I have no clue if we're on track.
That's about when you happen to spot something kind of hanging from a tree nearby. And where you guys have taken a rest, I'm assuming is... what I'm assuming for one is that you guys are kind of following game trails to make your way out here. You're not just bushwhacking the whole way out. Assuming that that's the path that the hunters would have followed as well. What you can see is that at this place, which is a natural sort of break point or place to rest, there seems to be something hanging from a tree. And it looks like if you were to take twigs and sort of wind them together with thread or grass, shoots, it has the look of the same symbol or similar to what you saw carved in the back of the tree. And when you point this out, Rudy, you take a couple of steps towards this to see what the hell this thing is. And I'd like you to give us a challenging dodge check, please.
Oh, right.
The shrubbery is attacking.
It really is. It really is. Challenging dodge. Let's just make a roll, see what we get. And I'll fortune that.
Thanks, Steve.
How many times can you fortune?
Only the one, unfortunately.
Damn it. I don't want to jinx it.
I mean, you can burn determination or resolve or whatever it's called.
No, I think I'll just take what fate brings if this doesn't work.
Come on. There you go.
There you go.
So,
what might await for you flashes through your mind. You're like, let's not go that way.
just tell us, your leg was very nearly caught in a trap.
Oh.
Someone has placed something very close to underneath that. So why don't you tell us, Rudy, what do you... is it that you spot at the last second? Is that, you feel the mechanism and before you put your full foot down? Is it you do hit it?
I think it's just a case of moving towards it. And I just go like this and say, just nobody move. Everyone look around you very, very carefully. I've seen one trap. There could be others. Just go very careful, and we start to back away very slightly and start to properly survey the scene.
And that is a perfect place to leave us until our next session. So everyone gets 100 XP, I believe. And so I guess I'll bring us back to our main page and start with the outro. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 60 of our Salt, Silver, and Sin campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to this game, this campaign, and most other campaigns we run on the channel. We have, in addition to that, Find a Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You're more than welcome to join us. Just because of spammers in Discord, we've had to put you have to answer a question of why you want to join the server. If you are, just make sure you're answering something that relates to the channel, so I understand that. If we've had a bunch of art spammers trying to get through, so as such, if people just put down games or talking to the community, I'm going to reject the thing, assuming that it's a spammer instead. But I'm happy to let there's no otherwise gating for folks joining the community. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Oh, you know what? I don't have a discount code for it yet. Shit. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If they don't have something in stock, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through the website, we will have a discount code for you. Just unfortunately, the one down below has expired, and I forgot to get an updated code because of holidays and wisdom teeth extraction and all the other nonsense. So I will get one in the interim. We won't be back with this campaign, unfortunately, for another 4 weeks because I'll be on vacation starting July 9th. From July 9th to July 21st, I'll be on vacation. We're not going to have any games on the channel during that time, but we will be back in 4 weeks' time with our next session. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart players. So John, Sean, and Graham, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Congratulations on setting out in hunt of the troll.
Yes.
I'm sure it will go well for you. And for those, I did have, so someone asked as well in chat about Translate. And I'm very sorry. There is an auto-translate feature on YouTube. But because of like the resources we have available for the channel, like I don't have time or the ability to really translate all of our sessions into any other languages. So we kind of have to rely on subtitles and the auto translate for YouTube. I am sorry that I'm not able to provide that. I only speak English myself, so I can't offer any other language in play for it. So I am sorry that the audio will only be in English, but hopefully the Google Translate, I've not turned that feature off. So it will auto translate, or to the best of that it can. But otherwise, unfortunately, I cannot really offer the sessions in any other language. I am sorry for that.
And as it is, how do you have enough time to run all these games anyway?
Yeah, well. But anyway, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back in 4 weeks' time. Until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our intrepid, grim, and perilous heroes are encountering in the northern reaches of Salzamund. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.